Welcome, viewers, to the Limelight Cinemas podcast, and you'll know a welcomed edition. She is back, everyone. Lex, now, what have you been doing, Lex?
Yeah.
That you were away last week, and don't get me wrong, Robbie was fantastic.
Yes, I definitely threw him in the deep end. My apologies.
You did. You threw us all in the deep end, actually, but never mind.
However,
why? Why?
Gallivanting about Sydney for a day trip, and when I say gallivanting about Sydney, I was from airport to cinema, back to airport, so really nothing crazy. But
good to see that forking out the E.
Exactly. In a cinema all day, which was very exciting, which, you know, for some people sounds like torture, but for me, I'm like, sign me up, I'll take a whole week. We were checking out content for the next few, you know,
anything we can talk about?
Nah, sign an NDA.
That's just not fun. You can't just come back and bring us back nothing.
I did see the first 12 minutes of Mandalorian and Grogu, which is now out.
Which we've talked about last week.
Yeah.
By the way, awesome merch, which I assume is gone now.
Basically, there's a few collector cups and the collector tins with the key rings available, and everything else sold out so quickly. The Star Wars fans came out in full force. They used the Force, of course. And,
boom, boom.
Very much enjoyed the first week of Mandalorian and Grogu. So it's been great to have so many of our Star Wars fans back in cinemas.
Absolutely. Now, hanging off that is we also have more horror films. Which seems to be going crazy. Yeah, I don't get it. But anyway, you're all freaks, but it's okay.
So we had a very late edition on Friday afternoon. We came in the second week of release for Obsession. Now, this film is doing some really huge things on socials, on TikTok. It seems to be where horror films really grow and get their awareness out there. And this movie has just had so much demand that we brought it in on... we confirmed it on the Friday. We had it screening by the Saturday and had audiences filling cinemas by Saturday night. So it was something else, which is just, it's phenomenal. But
it seemed like something like people just came out of the woodwork for.
100%. They were Googling where to see Obsession, and they were just going to their closest cinema and going and checking it out on the big screen, and audiences are really enjoying it. And I think that really is built up on social media reactions. You know, people are sharing their TikToks of literally experiencing those movies in cinemas, and you know, how they're viewing it and what their reactions are after the film or during the film, or, you know, not that we endorse using a phone during a movie, but there are so many aspects of it in the marketing, you know, perspective where people are just going crazy for these movies. And I mean, each to their own, not my cup of tea, but horror films are really making a big boom in the industry at the moment.
Speaking of the big boom of horror films, there's another one releasing this week.
Yes. Backrooms, another one that is, again, huge on social media. It is a film that we have seen some really big lack of the tracking for. It is just phenomenal. The US is going absolutely nuts for this movie, and pre-sales are already really flowing into cinemas. So another big horror film that's really going to, you know, it's going to be really interesting to see how these unfold on our big screen.
Have we got a preview of it?
Good luck.
If you don't like horror films, close your eyes for the next 15 seconds.
We'll give you a warning.
I found something.
Okay. What did you find?
Found a place. It's massive in there. It just goes on and on and on. All these rooms. This place built, though. Actually, more like it remembers them. And the more times it remembers something, the less it does.
And 3, 2, 1, you can uncover your eyes. There you go. Fantastic. You can go along and check that out at Limelight Cinemas. Now, what else is releasing?
So
or
we've got another one for our adults. It's called Power Ballad. It is starring one of the Jonas brothers, Nick Jonas, alongside Paul Rudd. Now, Paul Rudd is a washed-up wedding singer, and Nick Jonas is a boy band frontman. And he's picked up one of Paul Rudd's previous songs and has made a hit out of it, like we see so much now.
Yeah.
Songs that are remade over and over again. And he's, you know, growing in fame, and he's absolutely killing it. And he's, he wants some of that fame. He wants to get in on the action and,
yeah, why not?
Get a bit of recognition for his song. So a bit of a battle ensues, and it's a bit of a comedy. It's very, it's been dubbed the feel-good comedy of the year. So really fantastic reviews for the film already for the US audience who have checked this out, and for some of the screening reactions I've had. So the reviews are fantastic. People are really enjoying the movie.
Fantastic. What about a preview about that, Lex? Have we got a preview?
Absolutely. Let's go.
You can keep your eyes open for this one.
You ready?
Definitely. That was the most fun I've had in a long time.
Okay, so you can check that out at Limelight Cinemas. Now, there is also something for families as well.
A very late edition, but one to kind of tie us over until we see Toy Story releasing in just a couple of short weeks. The Buffalo Kids. So another great kids movie releasing outside of school holidays just for that family weekend entertainment. So we've got this one on our big screen this weekend only.
Okay, fantastic. And what else is going on? Have we talked about everything we need to talk about?
That's all.
Okay, fantastic.
Like that.
I'm going to keep that in. That's amazing. limelightcinemas.com.au. Go and check out what is happening at your local independent cinema right here at Limelight Cinemas over at Riverlink. Thanks, Lex. Are you going to come back next week? What happened at the movie convention?
Oh, it was a content showcase. It was just a one-day content showcase.
I was trying to get you to divulge some content.
I'm not going to tell you anything.
Yeah, okay.
I'll sign my life away.
All right. Yep. All right. See you next week.
They'll invite me.
No, okay. See you next week. I'm going. Bye.